Alright, so I was looking for some chairs. Got a little interruption there. So typically when I'm doing chairs, I'd be looking to match the table somehow. So gonna go for those magic chairs if it lets me search them. There we go. So I have two kinds. I have the magic stool, magic chair. You can get these guys. There's a secret shop in Snowtown inside the Mad Hatter store. I'm going to take 4 magic stools, keep them around these little tables down here. I know that I had said over here, I think I've probably done the same thing over here. Yeah, you can see that chair is kind of sitting underneath the table over there. I'm using my shortcut key with M to move these guys quickly. Oh, I got a few more. Okay, cool. So I will actually place this one down here, and this one over here, kind of replacing the location where those flowers were, so you can kind of get that same depth, where you can have your feet on the table apparently. So you can have that kind of that appearance that there is a layer, that these hedges are too high. That basically that these tables and chairs are going to be at the level of that first layer 0 hedge down there, like those retro hedges that I'd used before. That it's above that, but below this top level of hedge, so we have that retaining appearance. Okay, cool. So next part, I'm going to set up my little kitchen area. I had that stove. I'm going to try and put him in on the left side here. See if he's going to fit right there. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it's not ideal. Maybe I'll put it one higher and see if it works. Okay, that's 2 higher. And he is layer 1, so the question is, can I turn it on? It turns on. Good to go. Cool, okay. So next, these guys are going to be layer 0, so they're going to come around in here, basically cover up the bottom of that. I'm going to have a little wall or hedges. I think I'll probably put some hedges in there. This guy I'll leave here. This one I'll get rid of for now. My next thing is going to be bricks. Okay, so I'm going to use my strange bricks. Probably the coolest thing. Probably my favorite furniture. Magic brick? No, it's not a magic brick. It's a brick. What am I doing? What am I doing? Magic everything. Strange brick. Okay, so I add strange brick. Let's throw 1 down. I have 80. I think I've got like 140 of them right now, if you count the ones in my guild house. So I'm actually going to overlap this 0 layer bar. I'm going to take this guy. Oh, double click if it lets me. There we go. We got the double click going on. Okay, so that's not 0 layer. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to keep that as 0. And then this brick will show up on top. But really what I want to do is I want to have there's going to be two pieces of brick, 2 layers, I guess, kind of. So I have this one that's sticking out at the front of the bar, and then from there I'm having it come up. So these ones here I'm stacking. Yes, you can stack the bricks. First time I'm mentioning it, I guess. I should probably explain. Some furniture objects in this game, you can position them in the same location, so like the same XY coordinate. And they will stack. So bricks stack, totem poles stack, there's some blocks and other objects that stack. The behavior is such that I can stack a couple items up. So like, let's do this, and I can just magically propel them into the air. Very similar to the Mario bricks that you see floating around the Mushroom Kingdom. Unfortunately, we can't jump up and hit them. There's no coins involved. But we can make some interesting illusions. Allusions or illusions? It's up for you to decide. Okay, so I have these guys. They're going to be layered here. This one's here. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Make a little pillar. Keep this guy over here. I'm going to stack these up. This is actually a tremendous waste of my bricks. Normally I would stagger them, but I like the appearance, and I think the appearance is really important in this section. Go away, menu. In this situation, I have to walk away. Usually I have to tell everybody else, don't stand where I'm building, but today I'm having to do it to myself. Don't stand where you're building for long. Okay, so now I've got this little kind of a booth situation here. Somebody can walk in beside and go in behind. Great. Okay. So the next part of that, I'm actually going to put them one up higher. And this is actually, yeah, I've probably built this a little too far down. Oh, come on, duplicate. Again. Okay, so the next part of this is I want to bring these guys down. So I'm going to bring this guy down. Maybe that's a little too far. I'm going to keep it right there. Bring this guy down. And the idea is to create that kind of an environment where you can walk in behind, but I can't get in behind. So it's actually either too far up or too far down. Rats. Rats. Okay, so you can walk in here. Good for now. I think I'll probably touch this up offline. But the idea will be that when I have this book, I can throw it underneath. It's going to be, if I put them here, it's going to kind of interact with these bars in a weird way. If I add it right there, you can see that there's that layer of brick. The brick is showing up on top, but if I throw layer 2 on the book looks like it's sitting up on top of the bricks in there. So it actually creates a little space. Oh, that's odd. I wonder if it's the bar or if it's the book. Let's see. I think that's the book. I think the book has a... Oh, it's got the bookmark. That's okay. Because what I want to do anyways, I'm probably going to move these up. I'm going to keep that bar so it's appearing underneath. So you can see this guy sitting in here or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so these guys are going to have to get moved up. In the meantime, you know what? Let's ditch it. Let's do it the other way. Forget that big ugly book. Let's do it this way instead. Okay, I'm taking the table out, or the bar. I'm going to add my brick in a different location. I'm going to flip these bricks up, and this is probably the most tedious, boring part. Take these bricks one at a time. You kind of move them along. You shimmy them in between. One by one, and then you get this effect where the brick is like floating, so it looks like it's a architectural support that you would see inside there, that there's this layer going on. Boink. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to cheat on this because I know that I've got that bar in place and I know what I want to do with it. But I really just wanted to have something about bricks in these early videos so that people can kind of get a feel for how I'm using it. I would spend a lot more time setting this up normally. It's probably not very entertaining, but in this particular scenario, this is this is makeshift. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna throw one brick up here, be like, oops, because I know that if I try and put it here, I'm not gonna be able to get it to float up here. So I'm going to actually throw this one down here and be like, yeah, there's a brick there. Yeah, there's a brick. That works. Because what I'm going to use this for is actually a little display with a statue person. So these guys are going to be layer 0. Let's throw them in behind. One there, one there. Actually, no, you know what? Maybe I'll keep them as 1. Oh, no, I can't keep them as 1 now because I have that one, the cheater brick. Cheater brick. Okay. Stat. If you write out all of the things in your search, you're going to be in for a bad time. Takes forever, especially with the typing on the desktop. Like if you're on the client, it's a big problem. Okay, this guy is 0, this guy is 1, this guy is 0. Brilliant. Okay, so this guy also has to be 0. Keep him right in the middle. Be like, hi, welcome to Corneria. Okay, so I'm going to be behind that. Oh, no. I'm going to be, no. Get out. I want to go back there. Okay, I have to take it back out. There we go. Now I'm a short shopkeeper here. Done. Okay, so we got a little shopkeeper. We got a little kitchen area. You know what? Maybe we can extend this up and make it a non-enterable area. I think that's what I'm going to do. Make it look like a little shop. And I can throw another table in there too. Oh, awesome. It's going to be good. Okay. Okay, because I'm going to cover this entire area with these little floor tiles. That's going to let me do something cool. Okay, so I'm going to take these little statues. I'm going to take 2 or 3 more. Make some little cookie people later. And I'm going to add more bricks. More bricks fix everything. Oh, that's integrated now. That works properly, doesn't it? Okay, if you say so. Okay, put another one in here. Get the crenellation, those little knobs on the top of that wall. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Put in 2 more. Come on, duplicate. There we go. Oh god, the duplicate's just taking forever. There we go. Must be some lag. Okay, that's about the same. Gonna throw another one in. Yep, we're totally experiencing server lag. Great. Okay. And then I'm going to grab these lamps. So I had Japan lamp. Oh, Japanese lamp. So these were from Japan Nexus. These exact items were again also released in the subsequent reboot. Probably the one item I wish I had bought more of years ago and had it come back. They make awesome little windows. Looks really good. Also lines up and effectively works really, really nicely with these bricks. So I'm creating a kind of a cheater effect again here. I'm making it look like this wall is integrated with these stoves. And I'm going to line something, probably bush something up after around the edges here to clean it up. I'm going to take these 0 level tiles. I'm going to add them over to top of this, so that basically you can't see that there's, you know, level, there's a mushroom, there's a stone. It's all going to get covered up by these little tiles. And this is like one of the main tricks that you use when you're building like large elaborate houses. I'll have people sometimes after I've done a really complex build, they'll come and be like, hey, what layout did you use? It's like, oh, it's the treehouse layout. And they're like, no. You know, because it's something where you've covered up so much of the level, or you like, you know, you've set it up in such a way where you can't actually tell what layout it is anymore, and it just looks like all just, you know, something that you've built entirely. There's one really good library I did that way. Okay, so I'm also going to throw a table in here. Tabab. There's that Easter table that I was going to use before, that I used the treasure table instead. Okay, so Easter table makes a good kitchen table. If you're not, endowed with Easter table, you could probably just use a regular table. I think you can buy it in the swamp, or is it in the swamp? There's a table. It was at iBamboo. I wonder. Anybody know where that's been left? Where they kept that one? There was a plain table. You can get one at Mod. It's pretty good. You can get another one at Palm Tree. You can get another one at Mod, but you can also get one at the Big Barn, or Big Red Barn in York, Masterly Woods. I don't know, wherever you want to call it. I'm going to take my second bar. Oh no, I'm not going to take another brick. I don't want a brick. I don't want a brick. Give me the bar. Give me the bar. I don't want to search for it. Oh well, gotta search for it. Looks like. Oh no, there. Spoke too soon. Okay, so I'm gonna take my neon bar, throw it up here. Put it on layer 1. Hide my glitchy grillat. And then I'm going to keep going with this across here. So there's like a kitchen setup up here. That's what it's looking like. So I'm going to then take my condiments, which are floating up here, take them down. And you can see that shaping up. It's looking pretty good there. Another one I'm going to do is a drinking fountain. So I'll take my drinking fountain, DRI, add it in here. Why would I be using a drinking fountain? Because it's a kitchen sink now. Works the same. Why not? So I'll keep that there. Because nobody's going to interact up here, I have no problem throwing out that on layer 2. And then I need to find something that's going to cover this up. I'm going to use my barrel, my handy dandy barrel down here. I throw a couple of those guys in. So I'm going to put one up here and one down a little bit on the right hand side by my stove. And it'll line up nicely, make it look like a little bit of a barricade or some kind of something. There, cool. And then I'm going to take these guys, bring them across. And because I've got that overhang, like because that one unit of this bath mat is showing up on top, it's actually going to make this look a little weird. So I might finagle that a little bit, twist it around, make it different. That one worked out really nicely. It's got the stagger on the tiling. Keep that in there. Painfully slow. Oh, I know what I could use. I'm going to use a grill, if I have one. I think I've got it on my Hollow Burger in the guild house, though. But that would look really cool right up here. Put a little grill on the end of the stove. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I figured this out. I'm going to move it down one, move the top one down one. If it lets me move it. There we go. Move down one. Move this guy down 1 or 2. Oh, nope. Keep him over 1. I'm going to keep this tree up there. I'll put this tree at layer 0. That way it won't interact with the... Oh, it looks like I could probably walk up a little bit there. It could have been layer 1, doesn't really matter. But basically just to take the eye away from the weird gap. There's like a little tiny gap. I know it's like, 2 pixels or something, but it's something that when you're going for perfection, you cannot compromise on that. So, speaking of perfection, I'm going to throw a couple of these guys in here. Cover up my floor. Another little, 3-4 pixels difference between the bar and the front of the counter there. And there it is. It's got like a little kind of a castle look to it. It looks like somewhere you'd come. Maybe you could get a burger. There's a lot more accessories I can throw in here. Again, I'd probably do a little wall around the edge in a coming session. But I think I'm going to leave it there for now. Okay. See you guys next time.